Today's game is thematically unknown science. It must have player powers. It must not have color. This is a game called ReShuffle, ReSearch. In this game, players will have different specialties, which is the power that they have in front of them, and are working together to create lines of a sequence to make new discoveries. For example, one line that they could try and make is 1 triangle, 2 triangles, 3 triangles, and then 4 triangles. If they get all 4 of those in a row, starting from lowest to highest, or going from highest to lowest, that set will clear from the board, and new pieces will replace it, opening up new opportunities for creating new sequences. Each player's power is a unique way of changing the board. Each player will get 1 attempt per round to make an adjustment to attempt to create a sequence, or potentially set up a future sequence for someone else. In a 5-player game, you only have 5 times a round to try and complete as many sequences as you can. The first player power is you can swap the top card of the deck with any tile on the board. This player might want to swap the 3 triangles with this spot right here so that we have a bunch of triangles in a row. The next player's ability allows them to push a whole sequence like a conveyor belt. The thing that falls out of the sequence then just moves to the beginning. So for this example, this player might decide to push this direction. Next up, we have the rotation ability. This can choose any grouping of 4, rotate them either clockwise or counterclockwise. We're going to rotate these ones to potentially set up the straight lines because they know a straight line is coming up. This player can swap any 2 orthogonally adjacent pieces. And finally, this player can swap 2 pieces on opposite sides of the board. So in this case, they're going to swap this triangle with this square one. Players have gone around once, but these are not quite in their completed order yet. So none of them are removed. Now, since it's the end of our first round, we remove one of the markers to represent that we've played 1 round so far. And it's back to the start player. They want to try and continue to set up for future rounds, so they're going to swap this line piece with this over here. And now the conveyor belt player will finally be able to get the sequence correct by sliding everything this way. Now that the sequence is completed, we are going to remove it from the board, starting with the 1 and going to the 4. We're going to replace them with the cards from the top of the deck. The game continues until players have run out of rounds, or if they completed all of the sequences. And that was ReShuffle, ReSearch. Thanks for watching.